Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Always so happy to find you here. Upload on Mondays and Thursdays, and then a short philosophical Fridays post that gives us something to take us into our weekend on a happy note, right? And so here we go on a not so happy note when it comes to love, as you see my backdrop. I don't want to be the person that says, I told you so. So I won't say it. I won't say it. What I want I won't say it. I'm not laughing at it. I'm not laughing at it. I'm not. What I would like for you to do is click it. What I would like for you to do is click on and rewatch my video from last year about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck reuniting and then marrying. And um, you can say I told you. You can say, girl, you told us so, instead of me saying I told you so. Relationships like that just never seem to work. Now, I didn't want it to be doomed, and I gave the short history of it in my first video. And for your convenience, I'm going to drop it in the description box and in the comment. You don't even have to search for it. I'm going to drop it in the comment section so you can just click. Please click it. I was so accurate. I hate to be so accurate when it's somebody's um unfortunate. It's unfortunate in love because I'm a person, I want love to succeed. I want to be a part of a successful love, and I want you to be a part of a successful love. And any of our breakups should be, to me, I try to do what I call Lisa Bonet. We go break up friends and still hang out together, and um I don't know, just be on friendly terms, not necessarily hang out as a relationship. I should really correct that. But just be very friendly. I loved you at one moment and you loved me. And I don't see why it has to be so hazardous when it's over. I've never had really like a bad breakup. So maybe it's, I don't know. I put a lot of energy into ending in a peace zone. But having said that, I don't want to digress. I didn't even make this video long. I just want you to watch the one from last year. Because when two people come together with such a complex, complicated union of their own before, and then other unions has been their pattern of complicated, complex relationships, how do you expect yours to work? Especially when she began dating him right after she broke up with A-Rod, the baseball player. And they were going all about Instagram, how loving they were. And then they broke up, and then months later, she was back with Ben. It's just, so I'm a strong advocate and believer that after a relationship ends, you don't immediately step another one. You just don't. You have to, what I call, shoreline your connection to the person you just let go. You need to shoreline that. You need to get your druthers off. I don't mean sit and, like in a stupor. I mean, you have to go through a process of releasing that person back so they can go find the love, the next love for them, and you find the next love for you in a healthy dimension, in a very healthy dimension. Neither of them had that, and neither of them have practiced that. Now, the strongest and longest relationship they had was with other people when he married the other Jennifer, who, in my opinion, is the Jennifer for him, which is Jennifer Garner, the actress, mother of his children. And then she had a long-term relationship with Mark Anthony, which I thought that was a beautiful. They should have stayed there. They had been married for, I think she was 10 years and he was 13 years. When you got that much time in, you fix that. You don't divorce that. To me, now this is me talking. So having said that, there they are, two parts coming together that were already cracked, that were already cracked by each other. And let me say this. Girl code number one, you don't go back to a dude who broke off an great engagement with you. I don't care who you are. That'll never work. The odds are not only against that, the cards are too. The numbers and the signs and whatever other woo 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 you like to use are not in line with that. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. This opinion piece, girl code talk. It is easier for a man to, so I'm talking male-female relationships. So whatever is yours, is yours. So just use that in that venue of placement in dating. But I'm talking to male-female. It is easier for a man to reunite with a relationship that just ended, meaning it could have ended a long time ago, but it just ended. They just broke up. Than it is for a man who was tighter in the relationship and about to marry the person, but didn't. The reason is the character and the constitution of the relationship was violated by you not keeping the promise to marry. Now, no one wants to say it so clearly. Everyone says, why do you tell the truth so deeply? Because that's the reality. If you break off an engagement before you hit the covenant, you're really saying this person is not for me and going to work on yourself or them going to work on themselves and you guys coming back together. I mean, there is like a slither that ever happened still within you. And more than likely, if you do get married, it won't work. And that happened to them too. They met, dated for 2 years in 2002, and then were engaged and broke off the engagement in 2004. And in that same year, she married Mark Anthony. And then the next year, he married Jennifer Gardner. Well, how could you marry someone else when you were going to marry me just within a year, months ago? So they never cleanse, they never shoreline, they never cleanse, they never release, they never shoreline their emotions to other people. So they carry their baggage with them. It's they carry their baggage with them. And moreover, he had a severe drinking problem. Now, it's very difficult for a person to call themselves an alcoholic. But what you're drinking and how frequently you're drinking and your eventual problems with your liver will say it for you. The understanding is, and I was reading a couple of articles, is that he has gotten better and healthier, not drinking so much. And maybe whatever it is, because if you're an alcoholic, you're always one, right? But he's healthier. When you make that transition, you begin to think about a healthier way of life in all of the dimensions for yourself. And now he no longer wants her. And I think about, I've often just kind of considered, if she's this beautiful and she's this sexy and she's this hot, why can't nobody stay with her? Why is she so difficult to stay with? She has had so many men. Now that's knocking, it's the fact. She's had a Kardashian way about men. That's what I'm saying. They have so many men. And none of them can stay with you. I have to think that you're the difficult one. Because if men all have this one thing in common, it is this. When they come home to their abode and they're abiding wife. They don't want any drama. I don't care how old they are or young. Some have even had a side chick on the side and all the drama's over there and it's fun for a minute. But when they go home, they don't want any drama. They don't want to fight. They don't want you to bring up a fight that you already had a fight about. They don't want to have a talk about something you already talked about. They don't want to be reminded what you already reminded them of. Men just don't want that. This feels like drama to them. And when you bring that, they may not say it because men, I gotta say, y'all not too verbal. Y'all talk a little bit, but you don't talk. You're like too verbal. You're not. They have to figure these things out. They may not say it, but they'll store it in the back of their mind. I gotta hear this again. Oh, here we go again. I thought we talked about this again. She's gonna bring this. They're that. They're that. So if you are a person, which I think that she is leaning towards, in my view and opinion, because how would I know? The rotation of relationships with her is so often, so frequent, that nobody can seem to stay with her. It can't be all the men. So maybe being a little more feminine, a little less, whatever it is, less drama, less diva drama. I'll put it that way. Okay. And keep your guy happy. All right. But this one, I don't think this one is just when I put a check mark. I did one like that. I almost said I told you so. So let's look at the video that I posted last year, and you will see that everything that's occurring now, I called it. I'll put it that way. If you've gotten this far, please click like, post a nice little comment. I bid them both well. And I really hope that neither of them get in a serious locked-in relationship for a little time. Let their souls get well. And I hope yours is well. I hope yours is well as well. And I love you. See you next time. Bye.